guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Ellie, and today we'll be making coconut wraps or coconut crackers. So let's get started with going over everything that we'll need for this recipe and get to making it. The ingredients for this recipe are 4 young coconuts, 1 onion, some water, just to mix it all in, salt and pepper to taste, 1/4 cup of parsley, and we have some minced garlic. Now that we have the ingredients, I wanted to show you what kind of coconuts I was using. So this is the kind of coconut that I normally buy from Whole Foods, and I crack it open, get all the water out, have it for a snack, drink it throughout the day, and I get the little meat from inside of it. These were some very thick coconut meat that I got out, but it doesn't really matter how thick or thin. You may just want to adjust your consistency. Just because those are so thick, I have 4 coconuts that I'm going to use for this recipe. Let's get started with making it. So the main ingredient obviously is our coconut. So you may think that this will be something that is sweet, but it's absolutely not. My boys normally don't like coconut meat, but they love it in this recipe. So once we get our coconuts in, I'm using 1 onion, but you can certainly use more. Once you get it all mixed in, give it a try, and if you don't think it's onion enough, then you can certainly add more. I'm adding just a little bit of water to be able to mix it all in. The garlic I'm going to leave on the side, and also the parsley I'm going to leave on the side, because once we mix it all in, we'll put it on the dehydrator sheet, and we're gonna put that on top of it. So salt and pepper, and let's give this a quick mix. Once my mixture is all blended up, it's actually rather thick. So I like it that way better, especially if you're using this recipe and making it as a wrap. For the purpose of what I'm doing today here, I'm actually going to make it for in just little thin crackers, but you can certainly use it as a wrap. So what you'll do instead of what I'm doing is less dehydration time. So what I'm going to do with mine is leave it in the dehydrator for 12 hours, then flip it to the other side and leave it in for another 12 hours, depending on how humid it is outside. You know, I live in a humid state. So what I'm going to do now is spread the mixture really thinly around in my dehydrator sheet. And I'm usually doing this with a knife just because I find it easier. But you can do any kind of shape you want and get it all spread out. Now once you're done spreading it out thin, in order to make crackers, if you're using it as a wrap, just leave it just like so and flip it over about 6 hours into it, then flip it over again 6 hours later, and you would wrap it up with whatever you want, fill it up with whatever you guys want. Now next week I'll be posting a video, and it's usually what I have to go snacks with me and the boys, and if I'm not making these dehydrated wraps, I would usually buy them from the store, and I'll show you guys how we usually do a quick snack on the go. I am going to score this, and it's really not going to look like I'm doing much at all, but you're doing little lines all throughout, just how you would want your crackers to look. And then I'm going to score it the other way as well, so it'll be easier to break up whenever I am going to have it. Once I'm done scoring it, I will put some parsley on top, and I like a lot of parsley, so I'm not going to be shy here. I'm just going to put a lot of it. And then, if you are a garlic lover like me, you're going to put garlic. Now the garlic is going to be very crispy once you dehydrate it, and the flavor is going to be enhanced. So if you don't like a lot of garlic, skip the step altogether, or just be mindful of how much garlic you put in. Now, in the ingredients recipe, I didn't tell you this, but you know, I'm Bulgarian and I have to go with savory. So this is savory. I get it from the international market. It's table savory seasoning, and it tastes absolutely divine. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that on top of it, and if you don't have this ingredient, then by all means, it's still a great recipe. Just skip this step. Now, once I'm done, this is what my crackers are going to look like. Again, if it's a burrito, then this is what it's going to look like. Now, one thing differently that I will do if it's a burrito, I'll add the parsley inside, get it all mixed up at least, so that way it's not all sprinkled on top, because it's going to come off easily if you're trying to roll up in a burrito. But either way you decide to do it, I will see you guys tomorrow when this is done, and we'll give this a test try. Hey guys, it's been 24 hours and I'm so excited to dig into this. Let's give it a try and see what it tastes like. It is so crispy and there is a hint of the coconut, but it's definitely not overwhelming. You can taste the onion and the garlic part is so crispy. I actually ate the garlic off of another whole batch that I had earlier, and it's super crispy and flavorful. I hope you guys try this recipe, and if you like it as much as I do, comment in the description below and let me know what you think about it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do that now. Don't forget to turn on the notification button and drop a like. See you guys next week.